You ready?
Podcast! Welcome to this. I don't know if it's gonna be a mini episode or a part of a bigger episode, but we're in Osaka.
Yay!
Day 2 for day 1 of the iKON concert. It's our second day here, but we went to the first day of the iKON concerts.
You are?
Here. I'm Dane, also known as iKONfastfiction.
I'm Pal, also known as iKONpicfics in Stan Twitter.
Yes.
So
we just came from we came from the concert like hours ago, and then we had a couple of drinks.
no, not a couple.
Well,
it's
a
like
lot of
a
drinks.
lot of drinks.
And now we just want to share our initial feels
Yeah.
about the concert because we cried a lot. Are we
Well,
the
we
only two
cried a
people
lot.
who were like losers like that?
Please let us know if we're not the only ones because it was really emotional for us.
If you were in Osaka day 1, please let us know if you cried as well. Because we cried a lot. Why did you cry, Pao? In which part?
Maybe we should do a rundown of how the day was for us before we
Don't
went
you want
the
to do that
concert.
when we're more sober? But okay, sure, go.
Just to give everyone
Context.
like a context.
Okay,
so
go.
We just started the day, normal. We ate fluffy
We had a really good
pancakes.
brunch in Mikasa Deco
Yeah,
Cafe.
and we had a really good coffee.
Yes.
So, and then from there, we went
Well,
straight to
Osaka Joe
Castle.
Hall.
Yeah. And
Which
then,
is within Osaka Castle grounds.
Yeah. And in all fairness, we did well with the trains here in Japan.
Yeah.
And we started our day with merches.
So we lined up for merch.
Yeah, we lined up for merch. And then we bought a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm surprised that Dane actually really bought a lot
I'm
of
not
stuff.
into merch, I once said. I think
Yeah.
that has changed today.
Yeah. iKON made her change
Yeah.
her mind.
To be
Yeah.
fair, this experience as well, like I don't think I'll be ordering stuff online, but just being able to line up and be excited about which merch to buy and then
Right.
getting together after while waiting for the concert and like looking at all the stuff you bought.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. It was also fun when they gave me, iKONpicfics and PD-nim gave me a shirt from the tour.
Aw.
I was so touched for my birthday.
It was her birthday, so
Yeah.
you deserve it, man.
And I wore it
During
the
that.
concert.
She's still wearing it now.
yeah,
by
I
the
was
way.
still wearing it now, yeah, because we just got home. That was good.
Yeah.
It was
So
fun. What did you buy?
I already have a light stick, the Korean version 2,
Yeah.
but I bought a Con bat.
A John bat.
The John bat. Because, when you're a fan and when you're a merch lady, you just have to like buy more merch for yourself. And then I wasn't supposed to buy the topper,
Mm-hmm.
but Dane, no, actually it's not just Dane. I was planning to buy
The keyring.
the keyring, the name keyring, but the thing is it's random. So I want to get Bobby, but the thing is since it's random, so I didn't risk it. So I ended up buying a topper for my John bat.
Yes.
Hooray! And then apparently after that, so we are scanning Stan Twitter, and then Dean showed me a Hanbin video, which made me sold out to buying more merch.
That's what sold you to it? I thought it was just my really good convincing skills.
No. It was really Hanbin.
Wait, what video did I even show you?
The
The one
continue
from
and
the encore, yeah.
yeah.
And he's in like a black tank top, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I
So-
just feel personally that if you already have a Korean combat, it would only make sense for you to buy a Japanese combat if you also bought a topper. Because that's like the defining thing that
Well, that's
differentiates
true.
the two.
That's true.
So,
So I bought a con bag.
and then she also bought a con bag, which I knew she was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I bought the same. I also
Yeah, she bought a
got
con bag.
a John bat
Yeah.
with a June topper, which is a good because by the time we had come back to buy for
The
Pao
second
to
round
buy
of
the
merch,
con
yeah.
bag and for me to buy a towel, Bobby's and June's and Jinan's toppers were sold out.
Yeah,
So it really made good sense to buy it early.
So
Yeah.
there. So that's and we
What
saw
else did we
Krunk.
get? Oh yeah, we saw
saw
Krunk,
Krunk.
which was funny.
I was actually hopeful that it was Dongyok, but apparently I don't think it's Dongyok.
I don't think he stayed too. I mean, Krunk stayed out too long.
Like 5 minutes before we lined up for the
was
concert
was the
itself,
only time
yeah.
he left, and he was super energetic and like he looked like a professional
There's actually
mascot person.
Yeah, there's actually a post of PD-nim about like the sulking,
Him sulking.
Kronk.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it was so cute. And then, okay, on to the main event. So we went inside and we were seated actually at almost at the topmost, right? But it wasn't so bad.
It was
man.
like I was
really
expecting
good.
nosebleed seats, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not complaining.
And then we got to our seats, and then we thought that there was a fan project since there were
Yeah.
like magazines or like stuff on our seats. But then we realized that it was just a magazine. And then, yeah, we were actually slightly hopeful that there's going to be a cake for their debut anniversary, but there's none.
There was nothing. There wasn't even water being sprayed around.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if, well...
I'm not sure if it's like a Japan
It's a
thing that
Japan
you're
thing.
not
Yeah, I'm not
supposed
sure
to.
also. Yeah.
So, but then, yeah. And then there's, what else? Oh, the concert started on time. Ish,
yeah.
Like
yeah,
5
pretty
minutes
good.
late, but that's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the emotional part
Mm.
really gave in when they appeared after like the intro. And then I had to count like how many members were there.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I counted 6, like, oh shit. So, yeah. Hanben is really not there.
It's really not there.
Like, I was hopeful. For some reason. It's weird because, yeah, yesterday he was being investigated.
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty sure he's not allowed to fly out. But I had to count. Like, it's that bad, man. So, how about you? Like, how did you feel when you found out, like, there's just 6 of them?
Like, every song where I knew or I could tell that they cut out Hanbin's parts or someone else sang it for him was literally like a punch to the gut. Like,
Yeah.
it hurt. Like, yeah. But the first time I broke down was in Love Scenario, which is not even like my favorite song. But
Yeah,
because I
right.
knew that Dong Hyuk was gonna sing his part,
And the intro was gonna be sung by June.
June. So, by the time Dong Hyuk was singing Hanbin's part, yeah, like I just couldn't help it. I just started crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally get you. Yeah.
But then I really cried
For the second part.
before the second part.
when they sang Wait for Me.
Wait for me, yeah. Because
was-
I wasn't familiar with like the Japanese version, and apparently in the Japanese version, there's like an English part.
I wanna
Yeah.
see you again.
And
Yeah.
so, and for some reason they had that on the screen. Like, they didn't have the lyrics on the screen.
That's
but,
actually very weird for me.
I
Because
know.
that's the only song that they have like lyrics on
and
the
it wasn't
screen.
even all of the songs. I mean, not all of the lyrics. So that got me. And then I don't know if this was part of like the whole sort of concert, but then when they went down from the stage there, after that song, they really had like sad faces on, and I don't know if it was like a
And they had
Like
the final lyrics of I Wanna See You Again on
Exactly.
the stage. So I don't know how to feel about that.
and then the
really don't know.
camera sort of panned to like close-up shots of each of them, and they all looked somber, and it was so weird because Bobby was actually looking pretty happy.
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
like throughout the sort of concert until that part.
Right.
And I don't know if they were acting or like it was part of like emoting for the song, but that got to me. And then what got to me after was because there's like a break. I mean, the lights are turned down after that, so you only see like the confire, and it's all quiet.
Yeah.
But then the crowd started to sing "Long Time No See."
Yeah, and it has been continuous until they appeared.
Yeah,
right?
and oh my gosh, like that. Yeah, I just got crying. I don't even know, man. Like, I was just crying. I just couldn't help it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the way Jinan was crying in Mix and Match. I don't know. Like when he was trying not to cry, but he was still crying. That's how I was.
I was trying to not to really break down, to be honest. I was an emotional wreck.
Yeah,
to
I
be-
heard you
yeah.
heaving, man.
I was trying not to because if I try like to heave that much, I would have been a
Even
wreck.
more of a mess. Yeah.
I'm gonna be like a messy person.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it was really emotional, to be honest.
Yeah. And then like after
I mean, so
yeah,
just
go.
for context also, we are coming from, we last saw them in 11/11.
Well, we saw them at the Mexicana fan site, but it wasn't a concert.
But even so, like the Mexican fan sign, Hanbin was our MVP. I think
Yeah, for
we
sure.
mentioned that in one of
Yeah.
our episodes.
Yes.
And it was totally genuine.
Mm-hmm.
For this concert, they're genuine, but there's really something missing. Like I kept on telling PD-nim and Dane that
Yeah.
it's not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, it feels like so horrible for me.
What was super weird to me, like when you say it wasn't the same, was like everything was so evenly matched and in even numbers. Like they teamed up in pairs, and then there was this other part
Yeah.
where there were 3 members on the left side of the stage and 3 members on the right side of the stage, and then in Chino Shi Jack, at the end of the part where they pose and they're all doing chest popping, and Hanbin's supposed to be the one in the center.
middle, yeah.
But like there was no center. It was like a clean cut in between.
Yeah,
like
it
3
was
people on the left.
symmetrical.
Yeah, it was too symmetrical, and it's so weird. Like I need that odd number to
I think
make
for
it
me-
seem like, it's weird.
What made it more odd is that there were pairs, right, for solos or
Yes.
for duets.
Yes.
I think I'm used to like having like a Bobby solo and a BI solo and then a,
A
double
double B,
B
yeah.
performance.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy that they did a lot. They did surf.
Surf and
Yeah,
Firework
Surf
were
is-
amazing.
Oh my gosh!
Like-
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't even describe my feels.
That was really good. Yeah.
I did wish for that, right?
Yeah, yeah. You did. We had that
We had that episode.
game where we made you choose like
Yeah.
double B or Bob Dong.
In
You
which
chose
case,
Bob Dong.
I'm not sure if I would
Girl.
regret that. No, I don't
be
regret
fair.
it. But, now that everything has happened,
Yeah,
I really think that Double B should actually really come to life
of course.
with a full-fledged album.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know when will that happen. I'm still
Yeah.
hopeful, though.
And then it was also our first time to see Worldwide performed live, which was great.
Bobby was twerking. Oh my gosh.
That was so fun. That
Bobby was
really good.
literally twerking
That was
from
really good.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. And then, and we have to say that we don't speak Japanese and don't understand Nihongo. So we didn't understand a lot of the stuff that they were talking about. But they seemed to have a lot of fun. And the audience was laughing along with them.
Yeah.
So that was cute. And yeah, I could tell that June and Yoon kept bickering. And there was a part where when Jinan was teasing Bobby with June. So those are the parts I remember.
I think
But they're all
for
like
me,
pretty funny.
props to Jinan and June
yeah.
for leading the
Definitely.
conversation, the ments.
Yeah.
It was really epic.
Yeah.
I think.
That's the one that kind of hurts too, is you can kind of tell they were all sort of overcompensating because they know they have to fill up the space of someone as big as Hanbin. So
OMG.
I felt that. I felt they were working extra hard. And I guess Bobby in particular was working physically harder. I mean, he would sit on the bench while they were doing the ments. I imagine because he was kind of tired. I mean, he was doing all the rap parts.
I saw
That's
I saw a
pretty
tweet
taxing.
in Stan Twitter that they mentioned that the stair saga continues.
Yeah.
He has been doing that ever since
Yeah.
the Japan leg. So
Yeah. I used to think that he was really just kind of being emotional, but I think he was just really physically tired.
Yeah.
Like it's taking a toll on him.
he did have like solo events prior to this.
Yeah, and just the concert itself, you're like performing the parts
You're
of like
filling
two
in
people.
2 shoes, yeah.
So yeah. That said, like he was still pretty energetic that time. He had a really great smile.
Right.
And he seemed pretty happy actually.
I really think that we can't compare this concert.
Definitely.
Oh, and another thing, the Japanese fans are really well behaved.
Yeah.
To be honest. I mean, Dane and I, and even PD-nim would transform during concerts. But for this one, I'm kind of like reserved.
Yeah, we were pretty like held back. We held back.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I guess that's about it. I was actually hopeful that when the fans were actually asking for more, like encore, encore.
Yeah.
I thought like they're
They're
gonna
gonna
pop
come up.
up somewhere.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, it's okay because I'm pretty sure the boys are tired also
Yeah.
with all the chaos in
And they have-
Kansai airport and all that.
Oh yeah. They have one more day tomorrow as well, which is supposedly the last day of the tour.
Yeah, the last leg of the tour.
Yeah, so you know, it's a lot they're going through, I suppose.
I have to say that the boys did so well. And I'm
Mm.
pretty sure that Hanbin is proud of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
So it was a great show.
It was a great show, yeah.
A roller coaster of emotions. iKON, they are consummate professionals. Like, to me, they really put on a show. Like, it was a legitimate, great show.
I think if they didn't pull off a funny phase on Just For You,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been
Yeah.
messier for me.
Yeah. I think that was part of the sort of storyline
Yeah.
of the concert as well, is they make you cry and wait for me. There's that
Silence.
silence where you do your part
Yeah.
as part of the audience.
Where you try to recover.
But then you actually just end up crying a lot as
Yeah.
well. And then they show up again at Just For You with these funny faces. It's like when if it were a boyfriend and girlfriend and the girlfriend is crying and the boyfriend would make like funny faces to make the girl cry. Like that's I think like that's what they were going for. It was kind of that theme. It was cute, but I was still crying for a lot of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I cried when Chanu was singing his parts because I know that's like
Yeah.
Hanbin's
Dong
favorite
Hyuk's parts also.
Yeah.
And even Juday's, I think. There are parts of we know that it was supposed to be Hanbin's part.
Yeah.
But you know, when somebody else would sing it for him.
Yeah.
Just to fill in on that gap.
Yeah. And it's not to say anything against the
They
member.
were really good.
They're really good.
Yeah,
and
they
someone
did
who's
well.
not as in deep into the fandom would probably not have noticed. Because they sang it like it was their parts. You know, it has been their parts since the first time. But, I mean, yeah.
So I think this concert is also one for the books, but
Definitely.
more on the emotional
different
side.
reasons.
Yeah, for different reasons.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't think I've ever flown to another country to watch a concert only to be made to cry.
Yeah.
So, I definitely
Literal na
remember
sinaktan
this.
ko yung sarili ko, bes.
Yes, exactly. So, but I mean, no regrets. And I think it was great to support the boys as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, props to PD-nim for, like, hanging on.
hanging on. She's the Hanbin stan, but she
Can I speak?
held it together. She just came out of the shower, but she's here. TMI.
In sort of my defense, I was partly distracted because I'm at the other side of Pao and Dane,
Mhm.
and they were both crying on my left, and there's an empty seat on my right, and then there's a pretty cute Japanese grandma. Who's also enjoying the concert. So,
Yeah.
like, my attention was torn. And to be honest, as a Hanbin stan, now I'm almost having ADHD. Like, before, I'm like, laser focused. Even if Hanbin is not the one who's talking, I need to know what he's doing. Even during the
Yeah.
times wherein he's not at the spotlight.
Mhm.
But now, he's not there. So, now, like, my attention strays. So, I cried, but only for very select parts. They cried more. Pao and Dane.
Oh, yeah, I definitely
Yeah,
cried
yeah,
more.
definitely.
Like, it's insane how much I cried.
I am not gonna lie.
Like, yeah, I was so, yeah, I didn't even expect that as well, but I was.
This is the
bawling.
first time that we saw them as OT6.
Yeah.
So, I'm still hanging on in a way that, you know, one day, in that fateful day, like what Jennifer Love Hewitt said in, what movie is that? Yung namatay yung jowa niya. Yeah,
No,
yung
no,
one
I'm
day,
sorry.
someday is here. So, I'm really hopeful that one day, someday, Hanban will really come back
Yeah.
with the members. And happy birthday, Dane, for thank you.
Birthday,
Thank you so
Thank
much for the
you.
drinks.
Thank you for the tour shirt. My second iKON tour shirt.
Oh my God. Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
I guess that's it. We're really hopeful that day 2 would be,
Day 2, aka the last
the last day of the leg would be,
Yeah.
more exciting. So there.
So
So we're just happy, but at the same time, emotional.
A
I
mixed
guess.
bag,
Yeah.
as always. But overall, I think happy.
We're a jelly bean.
And and still here to support the boys, all 7 of them.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's it.
and we'll see you
So-
in the next episode, I suppose.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Cool night.
Cool night.
That's how
Cool
you say
night. Bye, guys.
Bye.